still only 24, but he is the oldest of a new bunch of young riders coming through into the British Superbike Championship. Here's MCN's Oli BSB with a bit of a rundown.
Really impressed me last year. I think, well, it's really impressed since he stepped into the Superbike class in 2015. Very, very quick over one single lap. I think he needs to work a little bit on putting a full race together, and he'll admit that himself on making the tyre last a little bit. Made the showdown last year, podium man. I think it's time for him to take that win, and I think he's really revved up this year with Leon as a teammate.
I'm feeling confident. This is my third year now, and I think it's time to shine.
Taylor's really interesting because I think a lot of people wondered where it was going for Taylor before he went back to the Superstock class last year, and his performance was absolutely brilliant. You know, he dominated the class, fought with Hutchie all year and won the title. So coming back up to the Superbike class this year with Bennett Suzuki is a massive opportunity for him, and he knows it.
I see it as my rookie year really, because it's my first proper year where I feel like I'm confident enough to race with him.
Again, another rider that really impressed last year. He kind of goes under the radar a little bit, but he was pushing top 5 in a lot of practice sessions and sometimes qualifying last year, and he got a 5th place, which is his best result. He replicated that from the year before, 2015. Been a tough start to the year for him with a big crash at Brandon. I think his confidence knocked a bit, but when he gets going again, I'm sure he's a regular top 10 man.
Be more consistent than last year. Hopefully be inside the top 6 a lot more often, and finally get my first BSB podium.
This year it's a big year for Jake. Last year he kind of, when he signed for Lee really, really early, I think he signed for Lee for 2017 at Snetterton, he was kind of saying, oh, I've got a year's testing, but then he missed most of the season through injury, so it's kind of, we don't know what to expect from him this year, but I think he's shown positive signs already on the Kawasaki, but then from then on, we should see again another young gun, good enough for the top 10, I think.
Our goal is if we can get the bike sorted within the 4 rounds, then we can start to push for podiums and stuff like that.
Bradley raced something special. The way he performed in the second half of the season last year in the Supersport class was phenomenal. He could have won the championship if he had not fallen off, I think, in one race towards the end of the year, which is just remarkable. And he's got on that superbike and he's just riding it as if he's been riding it for years. He doesn't look nervous, he doesn't look out of place. I mean, he's a big lad, so he's probably a bit better suited to the 1000, and he's really up for it. So I'm excited to see what the next, not just this season, but the next few years can bring for Brad.
My expectation this year is to go out and try and score points in every race that we can, and just use this as a massive learning year for me, and learn the bike, learn the team, and learn all the electronics on the superbike. And yeah, I mean, if I can get in the top 10 in a few rounds and maybe push to the top 5, I'll be more than happy with that.
Yeah, great young bunch of lads. It's been a while, really, a couple of 3 years since we've